Good morning and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lynn, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend and Mother's Day. Today is Monday, May 10th, sorry about that, 2021, and it is a day one. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute, to let go of the past, let go of the future, and just savor those blessings that are around us right here and right now. They're there. Notice them and soak it in. So let's go ahead and start by using our eyes. Look around your environment and study that environment and focus in, settling in on one thing in that environment and study it using your eyes, your sense of sight. Notice the colors and the shapes and the sizes, where it's located in the room, whether there are lights that bounce off of it, or if there are shadows given off by it. Then, using your nose, take a breath in and out. What do you notice with your sense of smell in this environment of yours? And I want you to notice your ears too. Notice your ears. And when you listen, consider what sounds there are that you didn't notice before. You notice now because you're paying attention. And finally, with your sense of your sense of touch, using your skin, what do you feel? Whether it's the clothing on you, the clothing on your back, maybe the air brushing against your skin. All right, let's go ahead and begin with our breathing techniques. You can use whatever breathing technique works for you. One that maybe you're inventing right now, or maybe one that you like and you just want to practice. You know me, I love my starfish breathing. So I'm going to go ahead and practice that. Go ahead and take your first breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, arrive in the here and the now. Allow yourself to be fully present. Breathe in again. Noticing your belly as it expands. And as you breathe out, notice how your body settles into that chair of yours. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Allow your shoulders to relax. Now expand your awareness to inside towards you as you breathe in. Notice your toes, for instance, and greet those toes as you breathe out, noticing the rest of the bottom of your feet and the upper part of your feet and your ankles. As you breathe in again, notice your calves and both knees. And as you breathe out, notice the upper part of your legs and your hips. Breathe in and put a spotlight on your belly. That balloon of yours as it expands once again full of air. And as you breathe out, put a spotlight on your chest, noticing how it sinks. Breathe in once again. Notice your lower back as you breathe out, as well as your upper back and shoulders. Connected to your shoulders as you breathe in, notice your arms and elbows and forearms and wrists. As you breathe out, notice the palms of your hands, both of them, and all 10 fingers. Go ahead and breathe in again. Notice your neck. And as you breathe out, notice your head, balancing at the top. And finally, take into account what feelings you've brought to school today. Anchor yourself in your breathing, open the door, and invite those feelings in so they can tell you as you breathe out what they need to tell you. Allow those feelings to come in, whether they're pleasant or unpleasant, and seek to understand those feelings. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice. So, choose wisely, work at it, and yes, enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You could go ahead and take a seat. I want to thank you for joining me in the Mindful Minute. It's a good way to, like I said, arrive in the here and the now. And it's hard to do that. Our brains are so hardwired to think about the future or things that have already happened. I'm not going to lie. My mind was like that just now. When I do the practice of the Mindful Minute with you, it's not because I'm some perfect guy with the mindfulness. It's actually because I kind of need it too. It's a good way to get myself to really just zone in to the here, let go of the past, let go of the future, and really just notice that I exist right here. And that's all. To be present. Simple as that. All right, don't forget we have 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, show that you're respectful to others. More and more, a lot of you guys know what that means, especially when I talk about respect to yourself, right? You want to show that integrity to yourself, and you want to do things even when nobody else is looking, right? I mean, today, whether you see Mr. Lin or your teacher or not, you'll have opportunities to do the right thing even when nobody else is looking. That includes with your iPad. I had to talk to some kids about airdropping again. Yeah, I know. Airdropping, right? It's an easy thing to get away. I mean, you could totally get away with it in so many ways. And, well, in the end, you just have to live with your decision. You have to look yourself in the mirror and say, did I do the right thing? Should I have done that? Maybe if you did and you realize you shouldn't have, maybe you'll do it better next time. Right? Do better, be better. Something that we talk about in the cafeteria. Show that you're responsible, right? You want to be responsible with those iPads. You want to be responsible with your belongings. You want to be responsible for yourself, keeping yourself healthy and ready to go. You also want to be responsible for other people. Look out after them. People that you love as classmates, people that maybe you don't know, but they're fellow human beings and they deserve to have that dignity. Be responsible. Be a hero in other people's stories. And I know that you're going to find those heroes in your story too. I hope that there are many people who choose to be heroes to you too. And finally, show that you're ready to learn, ready to eat in the cafeteria, ready to walk in the hallways, ready to really enjoy the lessons that your teachers have spent time preparing and are offering to you right here and right now. Be ready to engage. Be ready to talk about it. Be ready to give it your best. That's what readiness means. It's an attitude. And if you can get yourself to be a ready attitude, you'll find that life is a lot more fun. All right, now in the month of May, we are focusing on the character trait of patience. That is being calm and waiting for the things that you want, right? So often, we get so caught up in what we want and we want it right now. Can you wait? The practice and the art of waiting is actually something that is very much mindful. Can you take that breath? Can you allow yourself to sit? Can you allow yourself to seek understanding? Can you allow yourself to wait until it's time for you to enjoy whatever it is that you want? All right. Now, in case nobody has said this to you, I want you to hear it from somebody who loves you, and that person is me right now. I love you and I like you just the way you are. I challenge you to find somebody else in school or even outside of school. I want you to tell them that you love them as a fellow human being and you like them just the way they are. I mean it, and I know you will too. Can't wait to see you guys around. Have a wonderful Monday.